Y'all know who y'all rocking with. I'm that dark skinned one, and it's time to lock out with your boy. Talk to me nice. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing out there? Y'all know I'm smooth, yeah. I just got some good news back from YouTube. They partnered me up. Definitely about to start getting that revenue in. Man, y'all know we work, and we still working, and we ain't gonna stop working, you heard? Alright, so I got a few comments about definitely would like to I'm gonna read it. We gonna pull it up. We got some time, right? All right. I just want to get their names so everything could be answered accordingly. You feel me? All right. But how y'all doing out there? Everything smooth on my end. I ain't gonna lie. We just dropped the hot topics. Hip hop news. Go check it out and see what we talking about today. Drop comments in there if y'all want to comment. We definitely gonna answer all that. We are putting together some some packages for y'all, man. Those of y'all who subscribing and supporting, we coming up with some packages so y'all could get in on the offers and, level up. I'm gonna need some mods. Definitely got a few people in mind. I'm gonna definitely hit y'all about that. I'll let y'all know, keep y'all updated about it so we could get this thing going, right? All right, we almost there, y'all. You see? Now they want to play. All right, they wanted me to talk about the bus. The bus ride there, which I spoke about in my last video. You who dropped the top comment, you gotta check out the last video. I didn't do a whole special about the bus. I'm gonna do that the next video for you, personally for you, because you requested it, but for everybody to get it. But what else? The bullpen. Somebody else wanted me. I guess it's the same person wanted me to talk about the bullpen and what goes on in there, how you move a little bit. So we're going to do all that, all right? So what I'm going to do today, I'm actually piggyback off of that. And today's topic is going to be about going to court from Rikers Island. And why it's so important to get bail, right? I'm gonna give y'all the pros and cons about the bail thing, right? Because sometimes bail is not always good. It is because you want to fight from the streets, you want to be in the streets. But now when you're in the streets, all right. When we bail out, right? We bail out to stay a part of this life cycle that we got going on. Anything that you might have work, you might got kids, you might got something that you want to be bailed. You might don't even want to be in prison. You might just want to be fighting from the street, right? But now when you bail out, let's say when you get locked up regular and you don't got bail money, now you stuck on Rikers Island with a harder ambition to get the fuck off of there and beat this case. So what you do, you start going to the law library, you start studying these laws, you start educating yourself, you feel me? Now when let's say if you get bail, somebody that's locked up fighting a charge versus somebody on bail fighting a charge, the person that's locked up, and not everybody, this is not a for sure thing that motherfucker gonna go to the law library and really study this case and get it going. That's not always true, right? So, but this is the thing, when you get bail, you bail out to stay a part of your life, right? Of your everyday things. And law library is not a part of that. Fighting a case is not a part of that. So you literally just on bail to let your lawyer do what you need to do while you stay free and know nothing about your case. I've seen it done. But there's a very small population out there that actually get bail and study this case from the outside. So if you one of those people, then bail is the best thing. Get bail and fight that case. Sometimes you gotta beat your case for yourself, and then give your lawyer all the keys that he could use. A lot of times you can't just wait on them and think that they gonna show up how you need them to, because a lot of times they don't. Okay. So we going to court from Rikers Island. I'm gonna let you know the first the first thing that's going to piss you off is that they come and wake you up at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. You understand? They actually call your housing unit at 4:30 and be like, yo, they do it the night before, actually. It comes in around 11, 12 o'clock. And that's the court list. So that's when they letting you know who got caught, right? And then 5 o'clock in the morning, they come in to wake you up out your bed. You might have had, so a lot of people get breakfast chow, somewhere between 4:30 and 5:30. So by time chow done, you want to eat and go back to bed. But nah, being that you got caught, you got to eat, take your little breakfast, and then go wait in the bullpen. You're waiting in the bullpen for a few hours. You waiting for everybody who got caught to come to the front and get on their proper buses. Because when you're on Rikers Island, some people got Brooklyn court, some people got Bronx court, some people got Queens court, some people got Manhattan court. So you waiting for everybody to get put on their right bus, and then y'all shipping off, right? And now when you're on this bus is filled with cages. Even though you're locked up on a bus, you're actually sitting in a cage next. Some people who is low classification, they sit you next to somebody. So now you got two motherfuckers in a cage. But now when you are high classification and they know you play with knives or you gangbang and stuff like that, they put you in, or if you're in PC or something like that, they put you in a single cage. Now you're in a single cage by yourself. You can't do nothing. Your arms cuffed to the back. You looking crazy. You looking mad, right? Now we're going to pay attention to the time. So they wake you up at 5 o'clock for you to get on the bus at 7 o'clock, right? Okay, so that's 2 hours down. I get on that bus at 7 o'clock. We ride to the court. It takes like an hour for us to get to court. If it's Brooklyn and you coming from uptown, it's probably taking you an hour and a half, depending on traffic, right? And then that whole time, you're cuffed from the back. So that's the second reason why you want to always get bail. Because you don't want to be traveling in these cages with your hands tied behind you. It just lowers your self-esteem. It do something to a person. You feel me? Putting you in this fucking cage, you gotta wait for them to come to, like, it's just a fucking mind-breaking method. That's what they doing, right? Okay. So now you sit on you travel for an hour to wait to get to the jail that you gotta enter. Now you waiting for the buses who came from other jails. Whoever came here before you, you gotta wait on them to load up their prisoners, right? So that's like another hour. So you sitting in front of the jail for another hour, and you waiting for these buses to come in and load up, right? Okay. Now when it's your turn to get loaded up, now they send you to your proper cage. Once you inside the building, now you gotta get to the jail cells. So now they send you to your proper cage, right? And it's about 50 to 60 dudes in each cage. You understand? Nowhere to sit. I mean, they got benches that line the wall, not benches. They got one sitting area that line the wall. Everywhere else, you got something on the floor. It be niggas laying under the toilet, laying under the sheets, all type of weird shit. I'll be like, come on, bro. I gotta go through this? All right. Now, understand you came from court at 5 o'clock. It is now 9 o'clock. The court is open. You're just making it to your cell. So that's already 4 hours. 4 fucking hours out of your day that you just had to wait around and do nothing. Oh, baby. Okay. So now we in a cage with everybody else, this crowded cage. If your lawyers if you don't got to pay a lawyer, then 9 times out of 10 you got a legal aid. They show up whenever they really want to. You understand? Like, you paying with people that you're not paying, and they don't got your best interest, so they do what they want to do. So now 9 times out of 10 you got a lawyer that's not going to show up to after lunch, right? So now you sitting in this bullpen from 9 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock when they call your case. You in this crowded bullpen, right? You missed the early go back, so now you got to wait around till like 7 o'clock. So that's all day in this bullpen that you done been sitting waiting, right? So now it's 7 o'clock. You got new prisoners that just got locked up and remanded. They coming back with you. You got the people who you came with. Some people went back early. Some people going back with you at night, right? Now y'all get to the bullpen. You waiting on. All right, you hungry first of all. So you like, yo, let me get a plate. Give me a plate. You really want to. This is when your mind change up. And I noticed this my last time I was locked up. Your mind do a switching thing on you around this time right here. Because when you locked up and you somebody who get caught up by the cops, all you want to do is get the fuck home. That's all you want to do. You pissed off you locked up. I just want to go back home. Damn, why I had to make that mistake. Let me do that over, God, so I can make another move instead of making that mistake that got me put here. But after that long day of being in them bullpens and dealing with these motherfucking people in this crowded bullpen, you know what the first thing you want to do when you get back on that bus to go to Rikers Island? You want to go back to Rikers Island so bad so you could go to your housing unit and get comfortable, so you could get in your fucking bed, lay down, so you could get to your bucket, cook some food or something like that, so you could get to your homies that's in the set and that's on a tier with you and bust it up with them and let them know what happened at court. That's when you go from wanting to get the fuck out of here to I can't wait to go back to Rikers Island. You understand? That's that little thing where they fuck our head up at. You heard? Because if you leave a person anywhere for longer than 90 days, they gotta adapt. Point blank period. They gotta adapt. And, most of us are strong. We got melanin in our skin, so we gonna adapt. Point blank period. And that right there is how a day being locked up and gotta go to court from Rikers Island look like. You heard? Yo, stay tuned. I'm gonna drop another banger. Y'all know the vibes. We not letting up. We chasing that thousand subscribers mark so we can start getting that revenue. And you know the vibes. I'm not playing. I'm not easing up. Even when we reach it, I'm dropping. So y'all know what's up. Get at me. Be out of here.